everyone, and welcome to the Science Podcast. This is the space where we debunk myths and talk about science in simple and fun words. I'm Leticia Argueta, and today we have fascinating question. Are male and female brains really that different? Many people say men will think with logic and women with emotions. Others believe men are better at math, and women are better multitasking. But is that real science or just all belief? To explore this topic, I have two amazing guests. Let's welcome Hamilton Arevalo, expert in cognitive neuroscience, and Ingrid Abrego, especially in neuroplasticity. Welcome, guys.
Hey, thank you, Letty. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you. I'm very excited to share ideas with you and the audience.
People often say men are more logical and women are much more emotional. On one hand, that sounds like two very different brains. On the other hand, it is true, Hamilton.
Not exactly. It has been proven false that men are only logical and women are only emotional. Yes, men's brain can be a little bigger, but that doesn't mean they think better.
Exactly. I agree with you. Real science says that both men and women can be logical and emotional. It depends on experience, education, and practice.
Wow, fantastic. I know myth that says men are better at math. What do you think, Ingrid?
An amazing question. Let me see. That myth was very popular, but research showed it is false. Boys and girls can be equal good at math when they get the same education.
Yes, on one hand, all this showed some difference. On the other hand, those differences might come from culture, not biology.
And what about multitasking? In fact, many people say women are better at that.
That could be true in some cases, but it is not a rule. Men can also do several things at once if they practice.
Let me think. It is very likely that training is more important than gender.
Wow, very interesting. And here is another one. Women had better memory than men.
That is common. Some studies show women remember details better in social situations, of course, but that may be because they practice more.
Yes, definitely yes. Men remember other things, for example, like maps or routes. It is not a rule, it is a mix of practice, culture, and interest.
Okay, and now let's talk about neuroplasticity, Hamilton. Does it work the same in men and women?
It must be true in most cases. The brain of a man can change, and the brain of a woman can change too.
I agree with you. For example, if a woman starts learning boxing, her brain adapts. If a man starts playing the piano at 40 years old, his brain also creates new connections.
Wow, it is very interesting the function of the brain in the human. So everyone, gender doesn't set limits, it far does. And now, listeners, on guest share some sentence you can use the brain myth.
Of course, I can to share some sentences. For example, it has been proven false that only men are good at navigation. The myth is that women are bad at math. However, education explains the difference.
I agree with you, and I can tell you this. For many years, people believe men think faster, but now we know training explains this.
Before we finish, here is a question for you. Do you believe it that learning and practice can erase the natural difference between men and women?
Let me see. Science says it's very possible. We should not limit people because of gender.
Exactly. I'll tell you something very brief. Your brain can adapt if you keep learning.
Awesome! The change of the brain. Thank you so much, Hamilton and Ingrid, for being with me today. We learned that men and women brains are more similar than different.
Thanks for your invitation.
Thanks for listening.
The real difference comes from education, culture, and experience. See you in the next podcast. Bye bye.